variety of ways. One of them sitting on the advisory board
Wicked.
to review the wonderful applications to get to recognize these amazing immigrants that we have.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Support iSense with the immigrant population in a variety of ways. Some of them giving them work opportunity to get them to experience
That is a very expensive
what,
toy.
working in Canada is like in Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
Support the House University with different women, young women in STEM, and supporting NASCAD with women in STEAM and
Yeah.
STEM.
Well, you're an artist yourself too.
I'm an artist
Speaking of
myself,
NASCAD.
so yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah.
Certainly is. So what's it like now? You're in the room there that night. You know you're going into the Hall of Fame, but there's another batch of inspiring immigrants that are sharing their stories as well. 10 years later, what's it like for you to sit there and listen to those folks too?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful to see how far we have become.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about when I arrived to Canada with my family, and sure, I was a kid, but to see how immigrants have become part of the structure and the fiber of our community, being celebrated and acknowledged, it's wonderful to see.
Yeah.
Sharing the stage with wonderful community leaders that have done amazing work there. Community leaders and colleagues and friends is also wonderful to see. It's nice to see this mix and how
Good sit.
there's no barriers between each other anymore. That's why the word immigrant or the definition immigrant doesn't exist anymore for me, because we're part of this community and this community is part of us.
Yeah. A couple things too before we gotta get out of here, but you are with We Us Them, and also you've got another thing launched called Healthy Me.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about that.
Sure, yeah. So a couple of years ago we launched, we spun out another firm in health tech called Healthy Me, and it came to support youth primarily or young youth between 16 to 25 in the wait time to see healthcare physicians, particularly in mental health.
Yeah.
So with that, we launched the innovation here. We were named one of
Good girl. Good
companies
sit.
across Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been a whirlwind. I've been traveling extensively. As we were just sharing, Saturday we were in Dubai in Arab Health and in quite a bit of B2B meetings. We were in Panama, Costa Rica prior to that. We were in Ottawa speaking to member cabinets.
Wow.
Sit.
And so
Good
on, so forth.
sit.
It's just been crazy.
Good
Yeah.
sit.
So Nova Scotia is home for you now.
100%.
You
Oh
all
my
keep
goodness.
coming back.
Absolutely, yes.
Major
Of course, yes. Of
Exactly.
course.
Hall of Famer right there from my East Coast experience. Athan Al Shazby joining us. Safe travels on your trips around the world as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having me.
thanks for always coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Wonderful. Thanks.
All right, we'll get the break. Come back with a check of more local news headlines if you're watching Business Morning. Stick around.
Sit. Good girl. Good girl.
Matt is taking steps to change.
I was sick, but I'm healing.
This is the wicked one. This is the wicked
Little
one.
Max has draws on Tuesdays and Fridays. What are your dreams?
I've always wanted to start my own coffee company. Grown on the side of our own mountain with our faces on it.
This is a
Get
tired
Little Max
puppy.
tickets today.
Yes, this tired puppy.
Bet you can't pick just
No,
one.
no biting. No biting. Biting not nice. Biting not nice. Ow.
Save on your long distance by dialing 10-10-710 from
Good
Castel.
girl.
This winter, call your friends and family in Florida and talk up to 110 minutes for only
Ah,
99 cents per call. Simply dial 10-10-710. 1, the area code, and the number. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And your calls will be printed on your local phone bill. For more information, call us toll free at 1010-710-00 or visit our website at 1010-710.com. 1010-710 from Castel, the solution for your long distance calls.
Just a puppy playing. Just a puppy playing.
Back by popular demand.
Good girl.
March 2nd, Summerside.
Come
March
here,
3rd,
Wiki.
Fredericton. March 4th, Halifax. March 6th, Pictou. Get your tickets now.
I lost a daughter, so I'm gonna find out who's
Wiki.
responsible and get justice.
Wiki. Where you got my sock? Come here, Wick.
You're watching Welcome back to the Monday edition of Global News Morning. It's January 27th. I'm Paul Logan. Take a look at the local news headlines with a focus on New Brunswick for this half hour. And as President Trump begins cracking down on illegal immigrants, New Brunswick is strengthening its borders in preparation for a boom in asylum seekers. And Amanda with more on how communities and enforcement agencies are preparing for potential pressure along the border.
St. Stephen Deputy Mayor Ghislaine Wheaton is within walking distance of the U.S. border, but as U.S. crackdowns on illegal immigration threaten to push an influx of people to Canadian borders, that's taken on new meaning.
What's that? Is it noise?
She says there's extra policing along the border. In addition, the municipal district recently installed new lights to boost
Wiki.
security. And
We're asking residents if they see any
Come here,
suspicious activities
Wicked.
going on, to please report it to the police.
they're not alone. Police forces in Woodstock and Edmundston are preparing to support the Canadian
She
Border
has my
Services
scarf.
Agency if need be. Provincially, the border's a concern as well.
How are we expected to detain, to process, and then to return to a home country of origin, people that are getting pushed out of the U.S.?
She says the province plans to meet with mayors of border communities and says lighting, monitoring, and increased staffing
This is
are
how
going
not
out
to raise a
along the
puppy.
border.
To make sure
Wicked.
that we are continuously reducing the presence of people and things in New Brunswick that we don't want.
The
That is a
Executive
brand new
Director General
scarf.
for the Canadian Border Services Agency says it has been preparing for an increase in asylum seekers in New Brunswick since before the holidays.
We have a fairly solid plan. It's a tiered approach depending on the number of climates coming.
He says the agency is prepared to bring resources in from other maritime provinces, but the level of claimants they'll see is unknown.
We have no data to look at to predict what this could mean for us. We're seeing what's happening in other provinces.
Say goodbye,
and
Wicked.
Getting ready, we're closely monitoring every day right now by the hours.
Spokespeople for the provincial and federal RCMP did not respond to several questions about how the agency was preparing. Anna Mandan, Global News, Fredericton.
After declaring he wouldn't run again for the Liberal Party, Wayne Long says he's back in if